everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. And here we are, standing in the halls of attainment once again. The day or the morning after the night before, which we will discuss very briefly when we go. But Elwynn, boy, his head is all of a tiz. He needs some stability. He needs some reassurance. He needs some revenge. He needs to take out his anger on someone or something as a result of what's happened. He feels responsible, and therefore he was drawn here this morning in the early hours, 8:55 a.m. Monday morning, Maunders morning, a new start, a new week. And he needed a shoulder to cry on, if you will. To pen a phrase, he needed Relina. So as he wanders once again into the world of Skyrim, for the first time in a long time, his faithful companion, for a number of days, a number of weeks, a number of months, stood by him through thick and thin, through fireball and unrelenting force shouts off ledges. She stuck there, and she's back in for field trip number 2. Isn't that right, Relina, eh? So Elwynn and Relina once again will grace Skyrim with their presence. That's the first change that Elwynn is making to things. Right, so as we walk towards our destination, which at this moment in time will remain unsaid until we have gotten to the to the punchline, if you will, to the exciting bit of my explanations, before we get attacked by saber cats or dragons or thieves or assassins, hopefully. Yes, last night tragedy struck the college as we lost a staff member. Elwynn, hell-bent on trying to recreate, or at least find out what happened to the drummer during their disappearance, struck a warped soul gem numerous times with a dwarven artifact, keening. The very same keening that was used by the drummer as they were trying to do something with the heart of a god of some such. Elwynn wasn't quite up to speed with reading about the history due to his frame of mind. I'm sure you'll excuse him. And, yes, Elwynn went up in a puff of smoke. Disappeared. Elwynn was panicked, fled the scene. He ordered Zargo to hold his tongue and make no mention of what had happened, as he needed to think. He washed down his sorrows, his shock, with a few goblets of wine of the regular variety, spiced wine. It didn't seem appropriate to be indulging oneself with one's favourite beverage, and therefore regular wine sufficed. But he didn't have too much. He wanted to keep a clear head, of course, to think about what had happened and what he could possibly do. And he thought, and he decided the best thing to do to start with would be to relive the incident, go back to the scene of the crime and see if there were any clues that he could glean from what had happened. And other than finding Keening laying on the floor, almost stricken, and evidence of the heinous tragedy that had happened, other than that, oh my god! A storm Atronaki has summoned, and we need to fight! A wood elf? Why is a wood elf attacking me? What have I done to his people? Other than chop their heads off every so often. Not that he didn't deserve it. You stupid cretin. I'm walking along here trying to get my head around tragedy that's happened yesterday, and you launch an attack on me. Outside Winterhold. Pretty much outside my very own college, you idiot. Right, onwards. What was I saying? As the soothing music once again kicks in. Yes, I was saying that Elwynn returned to the scene of the crime, picked up the almost stricken like dagger Keening, the only last shred of evidence of what had happened, stashed it away. My God, is that his head? It got launched! Home run or what? Bloody hell. And yeah, but other than that, nothing else to be seen. No evidence of Arniel's disappearance. Not a hair, not a slipper, nothing. He ran to the library during the early hours of the morning, whilst everybody was in bed, of course, and rifled through numerous books that he could find that he thought would be of assistance to try and ascertain some kind of a solution to this quandary that he found himself in, and nothing other than Sabercat. I'm gonna die! I'm going to die. It's a lovely day to die. Excuse me. Elwynn is obviously not thinking clearly. Ah, hello guys. I didn't just scream I'm going to die as I was running away like a little girl. No, I wasn't. I just need time to think. I can't think with a saber cat scratching at my back. Anyway, oh no. No. Oh, sorry about this. Bear with me. Bear with me indeed. I have reinstalled my computer. I've reinstalled my computer and I need to turn off the screensaver and the sleep, otherwise it's going to stop my recordings. I can't do it now, it's too late. Sorry about this. So much to describe and so little time, yes. I'll get back to that. Anyway, forget about my technical issues. Back to the story, yes. So anyway, he couldn't find the answers. Arniel Gain was gone, and it appeared that he, well, Elwynn surmised that he is gone for good. The Dwemer certainly haven't reappeared from their disappearance, and if Arniel Gain has truly recreated what happened, we shouldn't expect him to either. Realization hit in. Elwynn returned to his quarters, another couple of goblets of wine, and then decided he needed to pluck up the courage to act like an archmage should. An archmage wouldn't cover up such a calamity, such a vital incident in college affairs. And so decided to hold a meeting, an emergency meeting, during the early hours of the morning. Everybody was rather unceremoniously risen from their pits, and he did the responsible thing and informed them of what had happened. He feels responsible. He observed as Arniel Gain was striking at the warp soldier like a complete madman, obsessed with something. And he felt some kind of a responsibility as Archmage. He could have put a halt to the whole damn thing. Would Arniel have listened? Maybe not, but he at least could have tried. So he had to tell the students, the tutors, everybody else present, of what had happened, and therefore the job is done. The deed is done. Of course, shock. Oh my God! No, sorry, Sabercat. I can try my best not to kill you with a bit of kind's peace. Unlike the other snowy Sabercat that I attacked, but my head is not in the right place. You'll have to excuse me. So anyway, so there you go. The deed is done. We have come to the conclusion that Arniel's not returning. The residents of the college have been informed. Elwynn has taken Belina with him for comfort, for his own sanity, and now we are off to pastures new, to distance ourselves a little bit, to allow people to maybe get over the fact that under Elwynn's guidance they have suffered their first tragedy. It's not as if the previous Archmage was completely, stricken free. Students went missing on the northern coast and ended up char-grilled, and God knows what other stuff happened to them. People ran off with books. Necromancers ran off with books that Urag had us go and retrieve, so it's barely like things don't happen. Mages are mages. They're nosy, they're curious by default, and they sometimes get themselves into trouble with their experimentations, with their machinations, with their general curiosity. So these things happen, and it's not that they happen, it's that makes the Archmage as such, it's how they're dealt with, and I think Elwynn has done the best he can at this moment in time. So here we are at Windhelm, as we are passing through, as we normally do. Or are we passing through? Because this brings me very nicely to what we are going to be doing today. Maybe for the next few days. Elwynn is feeling down right now as a result of what's happened. And he needs to get his teeth into something. He needs to make somebody pay. Now, he's not a nasty person. He's not going to go on a massive killing spree to exact his, to get his hands around somebody's throat and squeeze to release his frustrations. So he's going to have to find an alternative way to do that, as Brelina now has gone missing in action. What the hell is wrong with you, Brelina? I bring you along once again to travel with us, and you let us down with your random wanderings. I'll wait patiently, shall I? For her to return via the... there she is, via the front gate. You always do that to me. So anyway, yes, he needs to do something that's going to allow him to release his frustrations over the past night's incident. And he thought and thought, and then, like a eureka moment, realized what he needed to do. You see, I'll stand here for the time being. Hope you don't mind me talking for a little bit. For the time, yes, in the past, he's been attacked by numerous people, thieves, vagabonds, dragons, assassins. Several assassins, at some point in the past, have tried to take his life. And we've heard rumours. The very first day we heard rumours, as we walked into the Sleeping Giant Inn, about some dark brotherhood. Now, this dark brotherhood apparently sends assassins after people to kill them, and that has happened to me. I've been the victim of such attempts, and therefore what better way to let out that pent-up frustration? Whose necks better to squeeze the life out of than the damn people that run that flaming organisation, that blight upon society? I'm sure many innocent people have had their lives taken away as a result of this cult, whatever you want to call them. And I think we need to put them to an end. Now, there is somebody here, apparently by the name of Aventus Tarantino, I don't bloody know, some child, Aventus Arantino, and we need to speak with this child to see what's going on. So we'll get to that. But whilst we're here, we might as well take the opportunity to explore for the very first time Windhelm. And it seems appropriate because we need to broker a peace between the Stormcloaks and the Legion, and, well, why not speak with their leader whilst we're here to get his take on things.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Sorry, I'm just new in town. I'm here exploring, and what the hell happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? This has happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Well, I assume these heinous crimes are being investigated.
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this.
What?
Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
So innocent girls are getting slain in the night, dismembered and left in a rather strange state. It looks like she's stuck in a rock there, but this is so grotesque. Listen, you need some help with the investigations? I could offer my services. I'm the Archmage of the college and I do lend a hand when I can.
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Okay. Heinous murders are happening here in Windhelm. Do we want to be here? Berlina, you better stay by my side here. I don't want you ending up stricken and dismembered. Right. Okay. So, when you're in town, we need to explore the locale. But first, we need to investigate murders. Well, keep us busy, I suppose. Keep our mind off the missing Arniel. You there? You know anything of this? Did you see what happened?
Sad when someone has to die.
It is sad. As I said, did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Well, that's not good, is it? Is she actually stuck in here, or is that like... It's a very bizarre pose.
Sad when someone has to die.
I'll just take a look at the body, if you don't mind. I think... just
sad.
look at this. Deep gouges. Oh my god. Well, we won't do any looting. We'll leave this as evidence for the guard. We don't want to stick our beak in too much.
Always sad when someone...
Did you see what happened here?
Another one. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Okay.
Always sad when someone has to...
This is very sad, thank you. I've heard you've said it's sad. Sorry, I'm a bit grouchy
Hey, you
today.
mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
There's a murder happened here, and all you can think about is bloody alcohol. You should be ashamed of yourself. God, busy.
Watch the skies.
Busy getting drunk by the looks of it. Right. Hello there.
This is a shame.
It is. Did you see what happened?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Yes. Consider yourself
Fine.
excused.
Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Right. I've done my initial investigations.
Heard about you and your honey. Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
Well, we can't just end there. We've got to dig a bit deeper. Yeah. Look for more clues. Look a bit further afield. There's got to be more to this. Let me help you. I can't allow this to be happening here. Women murdered. It's bloody outrageous.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Sounds fine to me. Your Leaf? I think we have some business with Your Leaf. Just before coming here, I highlighted a few quests that we needed to crack on with whilst we were in Windhelm, and collecting a bounty from Your Leaf was one of them. So we can kill two birds with one stone there by speaking with him. We also need to speak to Orthus Endario at the East Empire Company, and of course the big one, Aventus Aretino. We need to speak with that person, that child, about the Dark Brotherhood. But before we go investigating the Dark Brotherhood, we will investigate the city. The city at which I am at a loss as to what's going on. Right, we have the Hall of the Dead, we have the White Phial, sounds like an alchemy place. We have the Blacksmith Quarters. Where are we? 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 Oh, we're here. Right, okay. So the Temple of Talos, the Hall of the Dead. Oh, I reckon the East Empire Company must be in the docks. We can go there as well. Calixto's House of Curiosities. That sounds interesting. A couple of houses. Somebody's house. Candlehouse Hall, which I assume is the inn. Blacksmith White File. Okay. And the bounty is up there. Right. Okie dokie.
In the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Oh, sword to the chest now, is it? At least it's a different weapon to a different body part this time. Where are we? Right, that is a set of gates. Ah, the inn. We'll go to the inn, speak with the innkeep. They are usually a good source of information, a bit of local gossip, maybe a few bounties to collect whilst we're here. Just get the lay of the land. Oh, it's a bit empty.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Greyskins? Oh, is he talking about dark elves? Huh. Looks like I brought the right companion then along with me to tick off the locals, eh?
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Oh.
I have to dig a big hole, throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it, and let them tear each other to pieces.
Got some fresh
Then he turns around and
bread,
sees Berlina
good
and
cheese
thinks,
if you're
what
after
the
white
hell
meat.
is she doing here? And he's thinking,
Only
what the
thing I hate worse than those scaled backs are them filthy greyskins.
Look, buddy,
Mind you don't
if you
be
don't
precious,
mind your
Susanna.
tongue,
She plays the
I
flute,
might be doing
but it's
something
just
I
for good
regret.
tips.
The Grey Quarter's a disgrace.
Oh, God.
Them dark elves live like animals.
Move away from me right now. Very rare that Elwynn loses his temper, but after what happened last night, combined with the fact that Berlina stood right there as he's insulting her race...
Those dark elf refugees will take over this city if we aren't careful.
Oh my God, everybody's at it. Right, do you know what, love? Just...
What?
Okay, fine. You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Enjoy
Berlina, let's get the hell out of here. Come on, I cannot cope. I'm going to end up burning this place down if I don't get my... Calm. Dancing, crackling flames. Very calming. Very calming. Right. Well, we're going to do a place to sleep, Berlina, and I almost refuse to give this hellacious inn with its racist patrons and racist innkeeper any of our coin. If it means we have to sleep on the damn street, then so be it. Right, let's get to this Yorley fella, claim this bounty, and see if we can not investigate these murders. And maybe if we do something good for this city, like solve the damn mystery of who is killing the women, maybe they might go a little bit easier on you if they know that you're involved. This looks like a rather large residence. Probably the Jarl's Palace. Palace of the Kings. Very grand. Up until this point I thought Dragon's Reach was the most elegant and majestic of the Jarl's residences, but this could well beat that.